let's talk very quickly now about a thread that was seen on Spectrum, and especially regarding turret gunnery improvements and ESP, something that that a lot of people haven't really seen on Spectrum, but we're going to talk about it very quickly before we go back to Inside Star Citizen once again. And this was a question asked by Kangorogoro here on Spectrum, who was asking about some of the new controls here from the roadmap. So new controls and functional UI will be added for turrets. Fixed weapons on ships and turrets get more computer assist, which will make them viable choices, especially for multi-crew. Additionally, tweaks to pip calculation improve the stability for hitting targets in all aiming modes. And so he was wondering how fixed weapons are going to be assisted a little bit more to make it a viable choice. And it turns out that Yogi Clat here did answer some of those questions very briefly here. First he says that all fixed weapons changes are independent of ESP. So first, guys, I had to do my homework before this video. I had to check out what is an ESP. ESP is enhanced stick precision, if I am correct. So it means that basically when you are pointing at your target, instead of missing the target by a few centimeters, your aim is going to be automatically assisted, so that even though without the assist you would maybe miss the target by a few centimeters, in reality in the game you are still going to shoot the target. So it's just like a mini auto aim that helps you shooting at your targets a little bit better. This is something that was introduced in Star Citizen 2.6, which, by the way, made a lot of very hardcore PvP players and just combat players very upset, like Newbie for example, has been very vocal about that. But eventually, I think that the ESP is very important because people who maybe have a bad internet connection, or people who just don't have the skill to click exactly at the right pixel are taking forever to take down enemies. So I think that, in my opinion, this was a very good change for the game, and it makes the game more fun to play. Exactly, Reaper. It's something like an assist for joystick, but not just for joystick, also with the mouse. So apparently there's also going to be ESP that will be improved of 3.10. The algorithm is the same, but a lot of values were tweaked in focused PvP gameplay tests. 3.10 also adds customization options for ships and turrets. So that means that if you want to have maybe more or less assist, or you want to rely on the ESP more or less, you will also have the option for that. So people, for example, who have been very vocal about how the ESP is ruining their gameplay because they cannot use their skills anymore, perhaps are going to be able then to make use of their skills a little bit better, I suppose, right? And so, as a result, the ESP is going also to help you hit your targets a little bit better with turrets, because everybody who has used turrets in Star Citizen knows that it is very difficult to hit targets, it is very difficult to destroy targets, and as a result, that's why the turret experience in Star Citizen can be a little bit frustrating. So this is one of the ways that they are going to fix that in Star Citizen Alpha 3.10. They've also said that they replaced the control maps for turrets. The aim and look view axis for turrets are gone. I have no idea about what this means, guys. Sorry, that is not very professional on my end, but they said that now they only have the rotation axis, which can be bound correctly, and there are no dev resources available to work on the core input system, so the dead zone bug is still going to be there. Also, they've been saying that this is something that is going to be talked in an Inside Star Citizen episode. So that's why I wanted to make this yesterday's video, and I thought, you know what, maybe they're going to talk about it tomorrow in Inside Star Citizen. So I'm not going to talk about it, but eventually they did not. So maybe it's going to be next week. We don't know. So we should expect more details to come up in an Inside Star Citizen video before the release of Star Citizen 3.9, guys. 3.10, sorry. So stay tuned to the channel, because you guys are going to be sure that I'll be covering that.